A video game meets Toy Story. You know I'm into this. Wreck-It Ralph. So Wreck-It Ralph is the story of Ralph. He's a villain inside an arcade game in which he beats the hell out of this building, and then the player plays as a character named Fix-It Felix, who fixes the building after Ralph wrecks it. And Ralph doesn't want to be a villain anymore. And this movie is, like I said, kind of like Toy Story. You know, in Toy Story, when the humans weren't looking, the toys would interact and talk with each other? That's what this is like. When the lights go out, the arcade closes down, all the little video game characters talk to each other. And I like that. This is like the Toy Story of the new generation. Now, although there are still action figures, more kids play video games than play with action figures. So when I say this movie is Toy Story for the new generation, I really do mean that. Now, I thought Wreck-It Ralph was going to be cool from the get-go, because I was like, I can't wait to see all the little video game references they have in there that we saw in the trailer. You got Clyde, the little Pac-Man ghost, you got Bowser, M. Bison. That kind of stuff is really cool, and that kind of stuff is in Wreck-It Ralph, but it's not the point of Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is actually a solid movie about Ralph. That really surprised me. It's not the video game showcase I thought it was going to be. As much as I love my video game crossover references, I will take a solid movie over that stuff. That's just me, though. If you're a video gamer, you're gonna find all the video game Easter eggs, and they're gonna have you laugh, and you're gonna be pointing to your friends, oh dude, look at that, look at that. Is that the thing from Joust? Holy shit. Yeah, they take it back old school a lot in this movie. So you have that aspect for the gamers, but it is a good movie in and of itself. I thought he was gonna go game hopping to a bunch of different worlds. He actually goes to two. So when he ends up in this one world, which is, I can only describe as Candyland meets Mario Kart, I was kind of bummed out because in the trailer, I was like, I hope the whole movie doesn't just take place in that one place. But for all intents and purposes, it really does. Now, when I met Sarah Silverman's character, I was like, this girl annoys me. I understand she's supposed to be annoying because she obviously is annoying to Ralph. A character like this is supposed to be annoying to us. If it's annoying to Ralph, that's how we're going to connect to him. But having annoyance be the thing that we see eye to eye with Ralph on, it's really tricky because you're annoyed with a character in the movie that's just not going away anytime soon. However, it does end up working out in this movie. When she annoys the shit out of Ralph, she annoys the shit out of you, and then when you're like, you're all right, I gotcha. You almost feel like a douchebag for thinking she was annoying. Props to the movie for pulling that off. So I was enjoying this movie, even though there's a section about in the middle where the movie kind of slows down a bit, but then the movie does something. It hits an emotional tone that I didn't expect. There are a couple moments in this movie where it gets quite a few points for being just a little more emotional than it had to be. So I expected to see some video game throwbacks, some video game references. I did get that, not as much as I wanted. However, I got a deeper movie than I was expecting, which is actually the best animation of the year that I've seen. Looked over the animations that I've reviewed. It is the best. And is a great first chapter to what could be a new franchise, which could be the next Toy Story. I really mean it. Because Wreck-It Ralph is awesome-tacular. Seriously though, some of these video game references that they do have in the movie, they're good. So what is your favorite old school game? I want to see how many old school gamers we got in here. Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.